What's up, everybody? Today we're going to look at the top 10 retro toy channels on YouTube. Coming in at number 10, we have Kevin from Form BX257. He reviews all A Real American Hero G.I. Joes from the 80s. He's been doing it for, I think, over 10 years, so go check him out. At number 9, we have Justice Cury. He provides a lot of really interesting perspective, being that he is a toy collector and law enforcement officer. He also gives a lot of advice on how to buy and resell toys that aren't necessarily part of your collection focus, and using that same money to purchase the toys you really care about. Okay, now at number 8, we have Dave from Toy Polloi. Dave is amazing. He does all kinds of restorations on any type of toys, from things like Pippa dolls to Action Man to G.I. Joe to Ghostbusters. His concepts on repairing things that, like toys, I've turned around and used them not only to repair toys but to work on stuff like my car or my house. So go check Dave out. Okay, now at number 7, we have Toy Galaxy. Toy Galaxy probably has the best production quality out of any retro toy YouTube channel. We have Dan and also producer Greg. Dan looks and talks just like some kind of professional TV news broadcaster. They do deep dives on really obscure 80s cartoons like Turbo Teen or Rubik's Cube. Check them out. At number 6, we have Analog Toys. Tony from Analog Toys has a really interesting perspective. He spent half of his childhood in the United Kingdom and the other half in Australia. He's a big fan of Action Man and Action Force. And again, he has lots of interesting perspective because he was in the military, and he is from a different country, so he can teach us about toy lines that we've never experienced. Okay, now at number 5, we have Ed from Eds Retro Geek Out. I don't know what kind of camera he uses, or maybe it's just the backdrop, but the video quality on his channel is beautiful. Ed has a really esoteric taste in toys. He loves Toxic Crusaders and Boglins and a lot of stuff that we would consider obscure. Ed also produces these great videos based on prototype toys that never made it to retail, so go ahead and check out Ed. Coming in at number 4, we have WTFor. This is a Hot Wheels and diecast car YouTube channel out of Canada. A lot of people usually only collect Lego or diecast cars or action figures. A lot of times people think that toy channels should just focus on action figures, but diecast cars are just as popular a toy as action figures ever were, maybe even more popular. So check him out. He has an insane collection of 90s Hot Wheels, almost a complete collection of 80s and 90s Hot Wheels. Okay, now at number 3, we have G.I. Joburg. This is a trio of YouTubers who live in South Africa. You have Paul, Steve, and Rob, and they grew up playing with G.I. Joes and throwing them in the pool, throwing them in the mud. These guys are obsessed with G.I. Joe. They do really great reviews of G.I. Joe figures, really in-depth, and they don't shy away or discriminate on any of the later neon type of G.I. Joes that a lot of people don't collect from the 90s. Again, lots of positive energy, and these guys actually play with toys, so check out G.I. Joburg. Okay, coming in at number 2, we have RetroBlasting. This is a really good channel. They focus on all things 80s, not just toys. They do primarily produce these really interesting features where part 1 they'll discuss a cartoon that's attached to a toy line, and on the second part they'll discuss the actual toy line. Michael is also really good at toy repairs and restorations, and he'll also do a lot of commentary on the current state of the toy industry, and he'll address a lot of the failures of these companies with their distribution. Go ahead and check out RetroBlasting. Coming in at number 1, we have Pixel Dan Erdley. Pixel Dan is the godfather of all toy YouTubers. He is the granddaddy. This guy is the most positive and sincere person I've ever seen on the internet. Pixel Dan is a huge Masters of the Universe collector, and a lot of the content on his channel focuses around Masters of the Universe. He's also a really huge Ninja Turtles fan, so if you're into the Playmates Ninja Turtles or the cartoon, check him out. Pixel Dan also is kind of a toy industry journalist, and he does a lot of really big videos where he visits the New York Toy Fair or San Diego Comic-Con. So go ahead and check out Pixel Dan. He also does a lot of really cute videos with his family where they unbox minifigures. Anyway, guys, that's been my top 10 retro toy YouTube channels. Have a good day.